Australia Under-19 World Cup winner Harjas Singh scored a remarkable 340 not out in a Sydney first grade cricket match, where he struck 34 sixes and 12 fours. What a remarkable performance in first grade cricket. When Harjas Singh walked off the field with 340 runs to his name, he didn't just make headlines. He announced himself as one of the brightest young talents in Australian cricket.
Voice aajKal, our medium, your message.
Good evening, my name is Navneet from Voice aajKal, our medium, your message. Harjas, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Harjas Singh is the one who had 314 with 35 sixes. Harjas, congratulations on such a huge score. What exactly was going through your mind when you were there on the field?
Honestly, in the field, there wasn't really much going on that was in my mind, at least. After 100, during 100, I just wanted to get there, and that was sort of my main aim. And after that, it was just hit the ball for six every ball, and luckily they were going.
So when did you stop counting how many sixes you have already done?
Oh, I never count when I'm out on the field. I just focus ball by ball and just see everything how it comes.
Was there any point during the innings, right in the middle of it, and saying, hang on, today is going to be something very, very special?
Again, not really. I wasn't really thinking much out on the field. I was just taking it ball by ball, looking to hit every ball for six at one stage. And I think when I got near 250, there were probably about 3 or 4 overs to go. And one of my mates that was batting in the field with me, Finn Gray, he was like, you could get to 300. And I was like, I'll try, but I doubt it. And yeah, thankfully we got there.
Well, with 314, when you talk with the score, normally it looks like the whole team has scored this much. But you alone doing this many, how many balls were lost in the field?
There were, I'm not too sure on the correct number of balls, but our club coach did say there were probably around $2,000 worth of cricket balls that were lost that day.
If you're batting for this long, you really need incredible focus as well as stamina.
Yeah.
How did you keep yourself mentally and physically in that zone for all the times?
I think the key is to not think much when you're out in the field, which keeps you sort of a bit more mentally fresh near the end of the game. Of course, if you're thinking too much, your brain is ticking through all the time, then all you're thinking about is just, your mental energy does get drained near the end of the game, and the less you think, the better it is, to be honest.
I think you got into the game when they were the 10th over. Is that right?
11th, I think.
11th over. That's when you got in.
Yeah.
What was exactly in your mind when you were getting down on the field, warming up? And before even realizing it's going to be this special?
I think with every cricketer, the main aim is just to just win the game, and all you really want to do is just contribute to the win. So I think as a batsman, your main thought is, I want to score 100 today, but never going into a game, you're thinking, I'm going to score 300. So yeah, it was quite special.
Playing the first grade cricket, it reminds me of Virender Sehwag, the great, with 300 there. And now we have Harjas Singh, 314. How many overs, how many balls did you play? 141 balls?
141, yes.
Before I talk further on the match, how did the journey in cricket that began for you?
So the journey in cricket just began for me. It was sort of just something that happened out of the moment where I was just playing cricket in the good lot up in Revesby, just up the road, and it was pretty much just one of my uncles at the time was just a coach out in the local club, Revesby Workers, and it just happened to be they were short on players one week, and he asked me to play, and so that was how my journey actually started.
The blessings of Guru Sahib as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Every young cricketer has a strong support system. And parents are the biggest support to start with.
Yeah, for sure.
How have your parents been during this journey?
Oh, they've been unbelievable. Taking me to trainings, dealing with me getting angry after I go bad after games, after tournaments and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just been undeniably they've been awesome. They've just been mum taking care of my food, dad taking care of the financial side of things. Actually, both of them together. Mum, dad taking me to training, bringing me back late nights, early mornings. Yeah, they've been unbelievable.
I think this is not the routine for the young cricketers like you as well. I think the parents have that routine to be adjusted into as well. Number of sacrifices must have really shaped you well what you are today.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even my dad does it to this day. Like every time I want to go out somewhere with my friends or any sort of parties, dad's like, yeah, you got to focus on cricket. Cricket's first. And yeah, that's a couple sacrifices definitely do have to be made.
You know, you don't score 314 just by chance. It has to be a lot of hard work and dedication and training that goes behind it.
Yeah.
So, what does a typical training week for you in a normal routine?
I think typical trainings usually just cricket training probably 4 to 5 times a week, excluding weekends, and then the gym aspect of it probably 2 to 3 times a week as well. So yeah, it's quite big schedule that one.
So, what is the most important factor that you look into that this is the first priority?
I think it's difficult to say what the first priority is in training. I think it's a combination of everything. Like if you're missing something, it's quite difficult to get like somewhere where you want. Like for a bowler, like a bowler has to be able to bat as well for them to get somewhere, and vice versa. Like a batsman has to be able to field, has to be able to catch really well. Their diet has to be on point. Their training has to be on point. Their sleep schedule has to be on point. So I think it's a combination of things that sort of make up the perfect cricketer, you could say.
How do you balance the time between skills practice, fitness, and the mental preparation?
I think I'm quite fortunate to be training with the Under-23's New South Wales team and my club stuff. It sort of gets done in the same at the same time. So we have 3-hour sessions twice a week for club and for New South Wales, where we do bat, bowl, gym, recovery, and also like fitness stuff. So I think I'm quite fortunate in that aspect where I can get everything done at once.
You were there in the Under-19 Australian squad as well during the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think you were one of those players who was the key active member in the final ones to make Australia win that match. How was that feeling getting selected for the Australian squad for Under-19 World Cup?
I think, again, it's unreal. Like, representing your country, regardless of if it's at Under-19s level, is a great honour and a great privilege. And I'm definitely looking forward to doing that, hopefully, in the later stages of my career as well.
So during that World Cup, playing against the best of the young players around the world, what did you take away from them?
I think the main lesson I took away from that was not everything comes easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because before the World Cup, I wasn't having the best of years. The year before that, I was having a very good year. And I think I took some of those opportunities for granted, which, again, God puts you in your place very quickly. And I pretty much got told by him, like, not everything comes so as easy as you think. And yeah, it was a very humbling moment for me, very honoured experience. Because again, I'd say it's put a lot of maturity into my cricket, and the opportunities I get in life, you need to be a lot more grateful for how you get them and when you get them.
And having parents of Indian heritage coming from the Punjabi background, has the Punjabi background helped you in shaping up your cricketing career at all somewhere?
I think, yeah, for sure. Our histories of Sikh warriors and people being so brave has definitely sort of helped. I think I love being aggressive, which is definitely a trait in our culture. I love being aggressive. I love getting into the game. And I'm just ready to go whenever.
Now the players like Usman Khwaja, Gurinder Singh, Tanveer Sangha, Jason Sangha, they have probably opened up the avenues for the multicultural societies as well.
Yeah.
How inspiring has been you personally from these films?
I think personally, Osman Khawaja has been my probably wouldn't like hero. I would say my idol, looking up person that I look up to. I think for sure being a kid who just played cricket, who was Australian, to be honest. Um, yeah, him playing cricket, watching him play for Australia, playing for Thunder, having that year in the season where Thunder actually ended up winning the final was absolutely unbelievable. And watching his resilience and his hard work to get back into the Australian team was actually really nice to see. So yeah, it definitely does fuel the fire a bit more. Watching, I would say colleagues, but yeah, some of my mates actually do really well. Especially Jason last year, Tanvi getting selected in the Australian T20 setup. So yeah, it's very inspiring and it drives me to keep going.
So, do you feel that Australian cricket is becoming more and more multicultural, and it is a reflective of the multicultural roots now?
I think it's tough to say because saying multicultural is a bit
Diverse.
yeah. Like I'm not sure how to say that. Like I think we're all Australian at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
All of our goals are to wear that baggy green cap for Australia one day, and I think we're all just Australian, and it makes no difference.
So, who are your favorite cricketers if I have to pick one from the Australian side and one from the Indian squad?
Osman Khawaja for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and I would say out of Harjas Singh and Abhishek Sharma, can't choose.
My next question was Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma. They are redefining the modern batting.
Yeah.
Do you see any of the reflections in your batting style as well?
I think not so much. I'm not much of a big cricket watcher. I watch highlights here and there, but I'm not too much of a sit down and watch everything sort of thing. So I see scorecards. I love the way Abhishek goes about it. I love the way he loves to take a start at the start of an innings and then just absolutely explodes, which is unreal to see. And just the shot selection that they have is absolutely ridiculous. Like they hit sixes into the stands like just whenever they want, and it's unreal to see. And so yeah, like really realistically, the only cricket games I really watch are Australian Test matches, Australian games, and Punjab Kings. So that's about it. To be honest.
That's about it. You are part of that generation which has grown up watching T20 all the times.
Yeah.
Fast, fleshy, full of energy. So, what's your take on the Test cricket otherwise?
Test cricket's the hardest form of cricket, and again, like I said a couple questions ago, the baggy green is probably the biggest privilege to have, and that's definitely every cricketer's end goal, especially the ones that play in Australia. So definitely wearing that baggy green and playing Test match cricket is one of my biggest aims, and yeah, that'll be unbelievable to do.
The baggy green and playing for Australia was my next question, which you've answered it already. We all would be looking forward you to be playing for Australia, maybe here in Australia or there in India, one of the two lovely places that I love to watch cricket at.
Yeah.
What would be your message to the young and budding cricketers?
My message to the young cricketers would be just everyone has their own journey, everyone has their own path. So stick to your guns, work hard, put your head down, and everything will happen eventually.
As the conversation winds down, one thing becomes clear. Harjas Singh isn't just another promising cricketer. He's a reflection of modern Australian cricket itself. Diverse, disciplined, and quietly determined. From his marathon 314 to his humble reflections on heritage, family, and hard work, Harjas represents a generation that blends talent with determination. Whether it's a baggy green dream, a big stage in the white ball cricket, or another record-breaking innings waiting to happen, Harjas' journey is just getting started, and the cricketing world will be watching closely. Harjas, wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
VG Times. Be with the times.